In this video we will look at the setup of the tournament program of events, or the program setup. Okay, here's a setup of a number of tournaments. First thing to be aware of is the naming convention for the input files. This is really important. Now the first there's three digits there, and these are the important things. The first digit indicates the session number of a tournament. So that's session number 1, session number 2, session number 3. The last two digits of the number indicate the section number of the session. Now if it's just one run in a single section, then the numbers to put there are just 0. But if the session is run in multiple sections, then we just indicate that by putting a 1 there as the last digit, so that this one here is session 1, section 1. This one here is session 1, section 2. So that's session 1, section 1, session 1, section 2. So depending on whether you are running in multiple sections or not determines the way that you set up the first three numbers of a tournament. So it's really important that you get that right. Okay, so a few maintenance items. We've got the edit here. We can do a few things. We can delete a tournament number. Each tournament has got a number reference, so we can delete the tournament number. So we want to delete tournament number 3. Okay, and yep, and away it goes. We'll do that again. So we're going to edit, delete tournament number 2. Okay, and away it goes. So we can delete tournament numbers. We can delete lines. So if we want to, for whatever reason, delete this row here, we just click on the record number on the left and it goes red, and then we go edit and delete, and away it goes. If we want to insert a line between, we click on the line above where we want the insertion to be, so click on 5 and a line will be inserted after line 5. So edit, insert, and away you go. So how do we enter a tournament? Okay, the first thing to look at is find a unused record number. Anyone is okay, there's nothing special about them, so we'll call this tournament number 2. It's not been used before, and then push enter. Very important to push the enter key after entering any information on any of these rows. So enter, and then the date, say the 6th of September, and then enter the name of the pairs. We call it the Fred pairs again, Fred pairs, and then session 1 is correct. This is not going to be run in sections, so we just enter and skip over that column, and we enter and skip over the color column, and it's automatically inserted the correct 3-number prefix for this session, so 100. And now we just put some sort of ID after it, just a few letters to indicate the tournament, so call it Fred, and then type of tournament, pairs or teams. That column's not really used, just for information, and then the number of match points awarded for this tournament is called a 5A, and then enter. And now to enter the second session, we just repeat the tournament number 2 and then enter, and the whole line is filled in correctly without doing any further typing. And then if we want to add session number 3, and then enter. Oops, it's not 3, it's 2. So 2 and enter. Now I'll enter a tournament with multiple sections. So again, we'll type a tournament number, say tournament number 3, and now we enter the date, 8th of August, whatever, and the name of the tournament, the Jimmy Pairs, and session number 1 is correct. Section number 1, enter 1 and enter. The section colour is defaulted from the setup we had in club information setup. You can change the colour if you wish. We'll just enter and skip over it, and now we enter the ID. The correct prefix is already inserted for you, so now we enter the ID. We've got just Jimmy again, and it's a pairs, and it's a TNA. So now to enter the session number 2, we enter the tournament number 3 and enter, and now we've got a session number 2. For some reason we've lost our date. Okay, 7th of August. Okay, and now we'll come in there just to update that line. We'll just press the enter key on that when the cursor is in that column again, and it should just update it. Yeah, don't quite know what happened to it before. Anyway, now we'll set up session 2, so tournament number 3, and now of course it's just carrying on thinking you are doing another section, so we do have to come over here into the session column and enter 2 for session number 2 and section 1 for section number 1 and enter. But once we do that, then the rest of the line updates correctly. So the number is 201, which is correct, and then we go across, and then the second section 3, enter, and we've got that entered. So that's as simple as that. Now, yeah, simple as that. And that ends this video.